Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Nazafira binti Abdul Rahman, I18203199. Today I will present about managing groups and teams. From managing the individual to managing the collective. Chapter 10, Groups and Work Teams. Groups and work teams introduction. Most of the activity within organization occur in a group of people. Informal group of employees to formal autonomous work group. In organization developed in order to enable companies to perform more efficient and increase productivity. Effective leaders need to establish clear rules and responsibility for all group members. Group and work team ni bekerja dalam satu kumpulan dan bekerja dengan teams. Berkumpulan ni kita mestilah asas bekerja dalam kumpulan ni dia mestilah bekerjasama di antara satu sama lain. Dalam kumpulan tu mestilah bekerjasama untuk mereka settlekan apa tentang organisasi mereka dengan pekerja-pekerja lain. Mestilah bertanggungjawab dan setiap member tu dia kena bertanggungjawab atas kerja-kerja yang mereka dapat. Dia bertanggungjawab tu maksudnya macam bila leader bagi kerja dekat mereka mestilah bertanggungjawab as a workers. Next, definisi of groups and teams. A work group is a collection of people working in the same area who are placed together to complete tasks. Group focus on individual performance and the action with any group are geared towards. Team is defined as a small number of people in complementary skill who are committed to a common purpose, set of common goals and approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. Definisi group. Dalam kumpulan ni dia mestilah bekerja untuk mengumpul data-data pekerja dekat tempat yang sama ataupun dekat tempat yang sama untuk settlekan tugasan-tugasan mereka tu dalam kumpulan. Dalam kumpulan juga dia ni fokus utama mereka untuk bincang, maksudnya kena bincang kerja tu dengan kena bincang kerja sesama mereka dalam work. Kiranya macam kalau berkumpulan ni dia lebih kepada bekerjasama di antara ahli kumpulan. Kalau dalam kumpulan dia kena bekerjasama untuk ahli-ahli kumpulan. Lepas tu dia pun akan berbincang. If team lain tu mereka tak faham apa yang mereka buat, mereka akan bertanya kepada another group untuk macam mana nak settlekan masalah mereka. Itulah tu bekerja dalam kumpulan. Definisi kumpulan. Sekian, terima kasih.
The next slide itu about difference between a group and a team. A group and the team is very different dari segi konsep dan peranan. Iaitu contoh about different in work group is first individual accountability, and work team is individual and mutual accountability. Iaitu maksud dia, kalau yang poin yang pertama itu lebih kepada individu lah, atau lebih berat kepada individu. Kalau work team lebih kepada tanggungjawab individu, bukan malah individu malah bersama sama yang grup ahli lain. Dia lebih kepada konsep, kepada care kepada ahli lain. And second, comes together to share information and perceptive. Kalau work team, frequently come together for discussion, making problem solution and planning. Kalau lebih kita lihat pada kumpulan group, kalau work group ni lebih kepada datang bersama untuk hanya berkongsi matlamat dan perseptif. Maknanya lebih kepada konsep dia lebih kepada individual. Tapi dia kerjasama dengan ahli lain lah, tetapi dia lebih kepada berbanding berbeza. Kalau contoh, kalau work team ni dia lebih kepada berkumpul, bukan malah berkumpul, bukan hanya share, tapi mereka ada perbincangan. Perbezaannya. Kalau work group, dia lebih kepada hanya just share information, maklumat saja. Kalau work team ni lebih kepada bekerjasama, perbincangan, membuat keputusan sama-sama dan mencari penyelesaian satu kumpulan, dalam bentuk satu kumpulan yang bersama-sama. And the next iaitu fokus hanya work group ni hanya fokus kepada focus on individual goals. Dia very different work team focus on the team goals. Di sini kita sudah nampak perbezaan dia yang ketara, iaitu pada fokus. Kalau work group ni lebih kepada fokus pada tujuan individu, maknanya bertanggungjawab masing-masing lah. Kalau lebih kepada kerja, dia lebih kepada berbentuk kerjasama kumpulan, maknanya berjaya sama-sama. Kalau fail sama-sama, lebih kepada titik berat tentang bahagian itu. The next point iaitu production individual work products. This different and work team is product collective work product. Sini tunjuk, sudah nampak. Kalau daripada kumpulan kerja lebih kepada menghasilkan produk kerja, hanya kerja individu. Tetapi untuk untuk grup grup lah. Tetapi kalau pasukan work team, dia menghasilkan produk yang kolektif, iaitu bersama mencari solution. Dia tak buat seorang, dan keputusan pun melibat yang ahli lain. Dan untuk menghasilkan yang seterusnya, iaitu menentukan peranan, tanggungjawab, hanya tugas secara individu, tetapi ada bahagi kerja masing-masing lah. Okay, itu kalau dari segi work team lah. Walau work group, kalau work team kepada menentukan peranan, tanggungjawab, tugasan individu, membantu pasukan dalam tugasan, sering berkongsi dan memutarkannya. Maknanya lebih kepada kerjasama, lebih caring lah kepada ahli lain, dan juga tidak akan bergerak seorang. Maknanya tidak hanya seorang yang, mesti ada seorang yang menentukan. Maknanya mungkin lebih sistematik, ada ketua lah. Dia peranan lain, tapi dua-duanya masih ada kelebihan. Dan juga yang next point is berkaitan hasil dan cabaran yang dialami lebih pada seorang lah, individu. Kalau the challenge the work team lebih kepada berkaitan hasil pada semua, melibatkan semua, dan menghadapi oleh pasukan, maknanya semua yang akan sama-sama menyelesaikan. And the last point is work group. The manager shape to purpose, goals and approach towards. Maknanya pengurusan membentuk tujuan, dan tujuan untuk bekerja. Mana ada hanya share, hanya tetapkan sini sana, masing-masing ada tugasan, hanya jalankan saja, berbanding kepada work team, ia lebih caring, dan mana ada the team leader, ada ketua, and together with the members shape the purpose, goals and approve to work. Makna bersama-sama menyelesaikan, bukan hanya bahagi, tapi lebih kepada bantu-membantu. pada ahli yang lain, membentuk tujuan sama-sama dan juga mendekatkan untuk untuk kerja visi, mencapai visi itu. Itu adalah setakat ini perbezaan difference work group and work team. This very different concept. And thanks. The next.
Benefit of joining groups. That has 6 benefits of joining group. Kelebihan bekerja dalam group adalah kita tidak akan berasa tidak selamat ataupun kita tidak berasa seorang diri, dan kita punya keyakinan tu lebih tinggi bila kita bekerja dalam group, dan kita dapat berkenal dengan orang yang kita tak kenal sebelum ni, dan kita dapat memenuhi keperluan sosial. Kita dapat bila dalam kerja kumpulan kita dapat enjoy interaksi dengan orang lain, dan kita dapat berpeluang untuk menjadi leadership, dan kadang-kadang suatu task tu kita tak boleh buat seorang diri, suatu kerja tu kita tak boleh buat seorang diri, kerana setiap task tu ada yang susah. So kita memerlukan kerjasama untuk menjayakan satu kerja tu, dan kita dapat melihat karenah-karenah orang dalam kumpulan kita. Yang kedua adalah type of group, formal dan informal. Ada dua, formal dan tidak formal, dan type of team, managerial dan self-managing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maria Uzmahani binti Abdul Rahman. My matric number I18203170, and I will proceed this presentation with my topic and the next topic, that is formal and informal. For the formal, individuals will join group or assign to group to accomplish various purpose. This group is formed by a manager to help organization accomplish its goals, and then it is qualified as a formal group. This formal group typically will search labels as work group, team, committee or task force. Then this formal group fulfill two basic functions such as organizational and individual. After that, for the informal, this informal group exists when the members overriding purpose of getting together to make a friendship or common interest. We'll talk about their common interest. These common interests such as their favorite sports or their favorite place to go. And formal and informal group often overlap. For example, a team of corporate auditor heading for the tennis courts after work. And then the desirability of overlapping formal and informal group is problematic. Some managers, they will believe that this personal friendship will boost more productive teamwork, but some will view this friendship as a serious threat to the productivity of the teamwork. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masyarah binti Hassan. Matric number I18203198. Okay, I will present about comparison of formal group and informal group. Okay, first, for formal group, it is designed by top management to achieve organizational goals. Informal group, this group association is not specified in the blueprint of the formal organization. Number two, formal group, it concentrates more on the performance of jobs. Okay, untuk informal group, it is a natural outcome at the workplace which is not designed and planned. Number three, people are placed in hierarchy and their status determined accordingly. Informal group, The organization is coordinated by group norms, not by norms of the formal organization. Formal group, the coordination of members are controlled through processes and procedures. For example, work group consisting of manager and subordinates. Untuk informal group can have positive performance impact. For example, can help satisfy social need, include interest, friendship and support groups. Okay. Next is types of group, formal and informal. Okay, untuk formal that has two types. First, common group. Second, task group. Okay, untuk common group ni, first, a group composed of individuals who report directly to a given manager. Organizational charts specify common groups. These groups often consist of a supervisor and the subordinates. The subordinates report directly to the supervisor. For example, common group is the coordinator of an academic department and the faculty members of that department. Okay. Second, task group. Okay, task group is group of people working together to complete a job or task. Members are brought together to accomplish specific goals within a specific time frame. For example, of assigned tasks, the development of a new product, the improvement of a production process, or the proposal of a motivational contest. Okay, that's for formal group. Second, informal group. Informal group has two, interest group and friendship group. Okay, untuk interest group, first, people working together to attain a specific objective with which each member is concerned with. Number two, interest group on sport form usually continue over time and may last longer than general informal groups. For example, students who come together to form a study group for a specific subject. Friendship group, group of people brought together because they share one or more common characteristic. Friendship groups are formed by members who enjoy similar social activities, political belief, religious values, of any other common bonds. For example, group of employers forming a exercise group, a golf team, a gym addict team, or a monthly potluck lunch group. This is a type of group in formal group and informal group. Okay, next, manager lead and self-managing teams. This means teams can be vertical or functional, horizontal, cross-functional, or self-managed, self-direct, and can be used to create new products, complete specific projects, ensure quality, or replace operating departments. Team members should complement each other and come to each other's need whenever required. Okay. In this, manager lead and self-managing have 6 different types teams in detail. Okay, first, functional teams. Functional teams is perform specific organizational function and include members from several vertical levels of a hierarchy. In other words, a functional team is composed of a manager and his subordinate for a particular functional area. That's for functional teams. Okay, two, cross-functional teams. That means comprised of experts with various specialties or functions working together on various organizational tasks. The team members are from departments such as research and development, design, engineering, marketing, and distribution. Okay, self-direct team or self-managed team. It is operate without managers and are responsible for complete work processes or segments that deliver products or service to external and internal customer. For example, At component ABC, teams are responsible for product lines as a whole, including processing, laboratory work, and packaging. Okay. We share team responsibilities as work outcome. The team members often have broader job assignments and cross them to master other jobs. Okay, number 4, virtual teams. Virtual teams are composed of members that are dispersed in different areas but are still able to work together using technology to assist them in accomplishing their communication objectives, such as team helpful. Such teams are helpful with employers need to connect with each other but are located different place, even different time zone. For example, Shaun at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia can form a virtual team with Laini at Bangkok, Thailand, and Sarah at Beijing, China. Okay, that's a virtual team. Okay, number 5, task force. Okay, task force is a form for the special purpose of working on specific projects or finding a solution to highly critical problems. The task force explore all the possible reasons which have lead to the problems and try to resolve the issue within a given headline. Okay, 6. The problem solving team is usually an assemblage formed to solve a particular problem or improve activities within their own department. Once the team has conduct research and arrived at a proposed solution, they will present their findings to the proper person, panel who may not implement the recommended course of action. Okay, that is 6 different types team in detail. Next is characteristic of group. Okay, first is size. When the size of a group is small, leadership and other roles are shared or rotate. The larger the group grows, there will be formation of subgroups and increase in the differentiation of roles and the emergency of a leader. Okay, number 2, norms. Norms is every group has its own set of norms, a code of conduct about what is acceptable behavior. They may apply to everyone in group or to certain members only. Some norms will be strictly adhered to while others permit a wide range of behavior. The group usually has sanctions, for example, disapproval, which is may apply the case of deviation. Number 3, roles. Task and maintenance roles need to be performed if a work group is to accomplish anything. Task roles enable the work group to define, clarify, and pursue a common purpose. Meanwhile, maintenance role foster supportive and constructive interpersonal relationships. In short, task roles keep the group on track, while maintenance roles keep the group together. Okay, last, cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is a measure of the interaction of the group to its members, the sense of team spirit, and the willingness of the members to coordinate their efforts. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nadira binti Muhammad Anwar. I18203196. Today I will present about characteristic of group, which is size, norms, rule dan juga comprehensive. Okay, next. adalah task of rule which is indictor, iaitu suggestion or purpose to group. Yang kedua adalah opinion giver, iaitu state which is pertinent to a suggestion made. Yang ketiga adalah elaborator, iaitu spell out suggestion in terms. Dan juga yang keempat adalah coordinate, iaitu show or clarify the relationship. Yang kelima adalah energize, iaitu proud the group to action or decision. Yang keenam adalah procedural technician, iaitu speed group movement by doing things of group. Yang ketujuh adalah record, which is write down suggestion, make a record for group decision. Or write down the product or discussion. Okay, yang ke-8 adalah information giver, which is offer fact of generalization, which is authoritative or relate to own experience. Yang ke-9 adalah opinion seeker, which is ask primarily or for a clarification of value. Dan juga yang ke-10 adalah information seeker. Okay, yang seterusnya adalah maintenance of rule, which is encourage, iaitu praise, agree with and accept the contribution of the other. Yang kedua adalah harmonize, iaitu mediate the difference between other member. Yang ketiga adalah compromise, iaitu operate from within a conflict, which is either or position. Yang keempat adalah gatekeeper, iaitu speed attempt. Yang kelima adalah stand sitter. Dan juga yang keenam adalah group observe. Okay, yang ketujuh adalah summarize, which is define the position of the group. Yang ke-8 adalah relative tester, iaitu subject the accomplishment of the group to some standard or set standard. Okey, yang seterusnya adalah blocking rule. Blocking rule ni adalah peranan menyekat akan muncul apabila keperluan ini diabaikan dan ditekan, dan sering mengakibatkan kekecewaan individu dan juga kumpulan yang lain. Okey, yang pertama adalah aggressor, iaitu may work in may with deflecting the status of other. Yang kedua adalah blocker, iaitu tend to be negative and struggling resist. Yang ketiga adalah recognition seeker, iaitu works in various way to call attention. Okey, yang keempat adalah self-confessor, iaitu use the audience opportunely which the group setting. Yang kelima adalah playboy dan juga playgirl, iaitu makes display lack for involvement in the group process. Okey, yang ke-6 adalah dominator, iaitu try to accept authority and superiority in manipulating the group or certain member. Okey, yang ke-7 adalah help seeker, iaitu attempt to call for a sympathy response from other group member. Yang ke-8 adalah special interest, iaitu speak for the community, usually looking on pressure of basic in the stereotype which best fit individual needs. Okay, itu adalah blocking rule in the group. Okay, sekian, terima kasih.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurliana binti Zamzuri, I 18203197. Okay. Okay, I will present about stage of group development, yang bermaksud peringkat perkembangan kumpulan. In this stage have 5 stage of group development. First, forming. Second, storming. Third, norming. Fourth, performing. And 5, adjoining. Okay. The first stage of team development is forming. Forming ni adalah membentuk. Okay. This stage present a time where the group is just starting to come together. Maksudnya group yang akan dibina, group yang baru sahaja dibina. Okay, where this group has just been built, learn what to do, how group to operate, expected and what is acceptable. Describe our personality. When being built, of course, we must introduce ourselves to another member. Okay, during this stage, you may discuss about member skill, background and interest, project goals, timeline, ground rules and individual rules. Okay, when member know what to do, rules and responsibility will begin to form. Important for the team members to develop relationship and understand what part each person play. Okay, second stage is storming. When dispute and competition are at the greatest, because the group member have a understanding of the work and general feel of belong forwards the group as well as the team. Important to remember that most team experience conflicts. If you are leader, reminds member or team that disagree are normal. Maksudnya, pada peringkat ni, jika konflik berlaku, itu adalah perkara yang biasa. Okey, kalau kita sebagai ketua, kita kena ingatkan tim kita ataupun member kita bahawa benda tu adalah normal. Bila dalam satu group ada benda yang perselisihan faham tu. Okay. Third stage of group development is norming. Okay, start to notice and appreciate their team members' strengths. Because team active acknowledge all member contribution, build a community, maintains team focus and mission, and work to solve team issue. If there is a dispute or description is comparatively easy to be resolved and the group gets back on track. Interaction are lot more easier, more cooperative and productive with wide give and take, open communication, bonding and mutual respect. Maksudnya dalam stage ni, norming ni, communication, bonding antara team adalah penting kerana kita nak fokuskan mission kita, nak fokuskan goal kita tu. Okay. Fourth stage team development is performing. Their support for experimentation in solving problem and emphasis on achieve. In this stage, the morale is high as a group member actively acknowledge the talents, skill and experience that each member bring to the group. A sense of belongingness is established and the group remain focused on the group purpose and goal. Maksudnya, dekat stage ni lah kita performkan segala apa yang kita mission kita, apa yang kita buat selama ni in this, dekat performing punya stage. Maksudnya, contohnya kan, dalam satu group kita akan buat satu presentation. Bila kita dah buat presentation, okay, time performing lah. Performing ni adalah time kita present, macam saya tengah buat, kita tengah present. Ini adalah performing, stage performing. Okay, the fifth adjoining, the termination of task and segment from relationship. Once the project ends, the team disband. This perhaps is sometimes known at morning because members have grown close and feel a loss now. Their experience is over. Maksudnya di sini, okay, bila kita dah satu group tu dah perform, okay, group ni akan berakhir. Bila akan berakhir, semua akan bawa kepada haluan masing-masing. Who have developed close working relationship may find stage are difficult. Akan rasa stage ni sangat susah sebab kita akan berpisah. Okay, next. Managing the performance of an active team. The development of high performance team requires the combined effort of visionary leader and motivate team member. In addition, it is necessary to have a facilitator who has expert in team building. Maksudnya dekat sini, dalam menguruskan satu performance dalam kumpulan ni, kita kena ada satu facilitator. Maksudnya seorang fasi yang expert tentang team tersebut. Okay. Dimension of team effective. Clear purpose. Clear purpose ni, in team has been defined and is not accepted by everyone, which is mission, vision, goal and task given. Informality tends to be informality, comfortable, relaxed, no obvious tension or signs of boring. Participation, engage in all discussion. Maksudnya libatkan diri dalam semua discussion ataupun semua meeting. Listening, use effective listening techniques such as questioning, paraphrasing and summary to get out idea. Maksudnya waktu tengah ada meeting ataupun waktu tengah discuss, kita kena mendengar supaya kita boleh bertanya dan banyak idea yang boleh dikeluarkan. Okay, yang terakhir adalah open communication. Feel free to express their feeling on the task as well as on the group operation. Maksudnya kita terima sahaja apa yang orang kritik, apa yang orang bagi idea, apa yang orang cakap. So kita kena be open minded. Okay, task work process. Activities of team members, they are directly related to accomplishment of team tasks, such as interaction with tool or technology used to complete the task itself. Successful task work process include a mixture of three compartments, which is creative behaviour. Activity focus on creating new idea and useful to work forward final solution. Second, boundary spinning. Resource outside of the team itself include communication with people have higher standing in organization, and step team member take to option information for a task. And third, decision making. Decision result from interaction between team members. Interactions should include sharing information regarding the task at hand and working together to reach a general agreement in regard to a final solution. Okay, next, observe group behaviour. First, social love team. Refer to concept the people are prone to accept less effort when working collectively as part of the group compared to performing and task alone. Teacher assign, for example, teacher assign you to do work by group, but you do it alone. Maybe you would have broken down, or add more people in the group, total group effort down. Second, diffusion of responsibility. Refer to the decreased responsibility of action each member of group feel when she or he is part of a group. Third, escalation of commitment occur when people resource into a cause of action that is failing. Group thinking, psychological phenomenon that occur within a group of people in which the desire for harmony of conformity the group result in an irrational or dysfunctional decision making outcome. Okay, symptom of group thinking. First, illusion of invulnerability. Second, collective rationalization. Third, belief in inherent morality. Fourth, stereotype view of dissenters. Fifth, direct pressure on dissenters. Sixth, self-censorship. And seven, illusion of humanity. That's all from me. Thank you.
And first, to the words of group and team being able to save time and resources, improve the quality of work well, success professionally, and achieve social political change, iaitu ataupun melalui kerja kumpulan dan pasukan ni, kelebihannya iaitu dapat menjimatkan, yang pertama menjimatkan masa, kedua memudahkan untuk mencari sumber dan meningkatkan kualiti kerja dengan baik. Dengan cara ini kita dapat idea yang baru, berkongsi, dan kita tahu kalau kita seorang hanya kita tahu pendapat kita. Kalau kita lebih kepada ramai, masing-masing ada pendapat sendiri dan membuka open mind kita. Okay, dan kita akan lebih profesional lah. Okay, this is the first point. And the next point is about learning group allegredi allegedly conduction, discovery and dissemination of new ideas will troubleshooting group solution. Maknanya akan ada idea baru untuk menyelesaikan masalah ini. Kita dapat belajar, dapat setiap masa itu secara kumpulan kita dapat belajar sama-sama. Kita dapat benda yang baru dan dapat mengimprovekan diri kita. Dan kita sentiasa akan masing-masing akan keluarkan idea baru, dan ini melebihkan datang baik kerja yang kualiti tadi tu. The next adalah important that the group come alongside them to typically stage forming, storming, norms, performance and termination to develop rules, create leadership strategies and determine the process for the discussion making. Okay, kalau kita lihat di sini, pentingnya kumpulan ini datangnya bersama melalui peringkat membentuk satu kumpulan norma persembahan untuk present yang baik dan penambatan yang baik, penuntut yang baik, untuk membangunkan peranan dan wujudnya strategi kepimpinan dengan lebih sistematik dan dapat menentukan keputusan yang lebih baik dan tepat. Then the last point is about muafakat give the most members to say, voting and compromise mind delight some but no other, and authorities rules give a control to the leader, to all the leader. And untuk maksud dia muafakat, memberi paling, kata ahli sepakat lah, kita lebih akrab kita akan caring sesama kita dan lebih menjaga sesama kita. Kita tak boleh bergerak bersendirian, kita perlukan perlukan orang lain untuk membantu kita. Kadang-kadang kita tak sedar salah kita ataupun kekurangan kita. Jika kita bergerak kumpulan, kita akan tahu mana kelemahan kita, mana kelebihan kita, and dapatlah kita berkuasa dengan lebih baik ataupun mendidik kita sebagai leadership yang lebih baik, bukan kepada saya kumpulan tapi kepada diri kita, dapat memimpin diri kita. Okay, the last word. The next slide about study case, mini study case, iaitu greeting is getting the group to work as a teams, iaitu menyebabkan iaitu kisah tentang artikel tentang Martha has been assignment a team 10 people help to her plan major customers appreciation events, untuk menjayakan satu event ini. Dan ia yang menyukarkan ia itu begitu ramai, iaitu 10 orang. Ia bukan mudah, kerana ada dalam artikel ni saya akan menerangkan secara kesimpulannya tentang study case ini, iaitu about how to mencari solution untuk menyelesaikan masalah. Iaitu masalahnya di sini iaitu mendapat kurang menyukarkan ia bergerak, kerana masih banyak ahli kumpulan ini melakukan hal masing-masing. Contohnya Martha their problem about dia hanya seorang-seorang, tak ada ahli lain yang tolong. Jadi how to macam mana dia nak menyelesaikan masalah ini, iaitu menggunakan konsep teamwork ataupun group team lah. Dia lebih kepada kita menggunakan konsep group teams untuk menyelesaikan masalah, iaitu and first kerana sebab this is a problem, someone need help, no one pitches into assist, and if the member has a problem, no one help him to solve the problem, that problem. Maknanya tak ada orang yang tolong. Jadi how to, macam mana dia nak menyelesaikan masalah ini supaya dapat bekerjasama dan menjayakan event ni. And first step is problem is dia perlu mewujudkan satu langkah step yang pertama, iaitu mengadakan pertemuan. Dia mengenal potensi antara ahli yang lain, dan ia sebagai dialah penentu untuk memulakan tentang untuk membentuk persefahaman. Yes, this is mungkin kita fokus pada masalah pertama, iaitu communication, about communication, but ia ada cara untuk menyelesaikan masalah ini, iaitu pertama mungkin dia ada cara, iaitu walaupun 10 orang tu bukannya sedikit dan ramai yang menyukarkan untuk ia menyelesaikan. Jadi first mengadakan pertemuan and cari mengenal potensi masing-masing, dan ia terus menggunakan konsep work team ni mewujudkan satu solution, iaitu ia bermula dengan ia untuk menyelesaikan masalah ini dan membahagikan tugasan mengikut kemampuan ahli dia. Maknanya dia perlu juga mempertimbangkan kemampuan pada ahlinya, dan ia dapat get to mewujudkan when the team members get to know each other, they and being to support each other, and will be more concerned about their teammates bottom line, and they will function as team. Ini barulah dapat membentuk satu team yang baik. Okay. Dengan ada konsep objektifnya dan juga mewujudkan satu persefahaman, dan juga dapat masing-masing tahu apa yang perlu dibuat untuk menyelesaikan masalah itu, menyelesaikan tugasan masing-masing. Dia memudahkan lagi lah Martha untuk menjayakan event. Okay, the next